The night Ada found the small black calabash under her husband's bed, it was already too late. Something inside it was still warm, and it was not hers. Ada never believed that evil could wear a white suit and carry a Bible. She grew up in a small town in the eastern Nigeria. Her mother sold vegetables in the market. Her father was a quiet man who feared God and feared poverty even more. From a young age, Ada was taught one thing: marry a man from the church, you will be very safe. To Ada, church meant safety, church meant respect, church meant good character. That was what she believed. After university, Ada moved to Lagos for her NYSC. Life in the city was very fast. Loud buses, bright lights, too many people. She felt very small in it. She went to where was safe for her. That was church. And that was where she met Daniel. Daniel was everything her mother would ever pray for. He was a youth leader. He played the keyboard. He dressed neat. He did not smoke nor drink. He spoke softly. When he prayed, people cried. He noticed Ada the second Sunday when she attended the church. After service, he walked up to her with a gentle smile. "Sister, welcome. I have not seen you here before." His voice was calm. His eyes were kind. Ada felt very safe. Within weeks, Daniel began calling her every night. He would pray with her before she slept. He would send Bible verses in the morning. He would speak about purpose, about marriage, about how God has shown him his wife, and how God has blessed him so much. Ada felt special. One evening, after choir rehearsal, Daniel said something that made her heart beat fast. "God showed me you in a dream," he said. Ada laughed nervously. "Showed you what?" He looked serious. "He showed me my wife." She did not know what to say. Everything moved quickly after that. Daniel began coming to her lodge, not to do anything wrong, just to pray, to study the Bible. He always kept distance. He never touched her in a bad way. He was careful and respectful. People in the church began calling them couple. The pastor noticed that too. One Sunday during service, the pastor called them out. "Daniel is a serious young man. If he chooses you, sister, thank God." The church clapped. Ada felt chosen. 6 months later, Daniel formally introduced himself to her family. He spoke with respect. He brought gifts. He quoted scriptures. Her father was very impressed. Her mother cried tears of joy. "This is what we have prayed for," she said. The wedding happened very fast. Church wedding, white gown, big cake, many pictures. Daniel held her hand and smiled like a man who had won a prize. Ada believed she was the luckiest woman alive. The first week of marriage was sweet. Daniel was caring. He helped her arrange the house. He prayed every morning. He kissed her forehead before work. He still played keyboard in the church every Sunday. But by the third week, small things began to change. It started with rules. Daniel did not like her visiting neighbors. He would say, "You are a married woman now. Too much friendship brings troubles." He did not like her calling certain friends. He always checked her phone. Ada tried to understand. Maybe this was normal. Maybe that was how marriage worked. Then it became worse when she started having nightmares. In the dream, she would see herself inside their bedroom, but everything was dark. She would try to shout, but no sound would come out. She would see Daniel standing at the door, watching her, not smiling, not blinking, just watching. She would wake up sweating. One night, she told him. Daniel laughed. He watched too much movies, but his laughter did not reach his eyes. The first real fear came when Ada tried visiting her parents without telling him. It was a simple visit. Her mother was sick. She told Daniel in the morning, but Daniel did not respond clearly, so she went. When she returned that evening, Daniel was sitting in the living room in the dark. no lights on, just sitting. He questioned her, but Ada just simply replied, "I told you in the morning," but he did not answer me. That night, he did not say anything. He did not touch her, he did not speak much, but he kept staring at her. 2 days later, Ada fell sick. Sudden fever, weakness. She could barely stand. Daniel insisted they should not go to the hospital. "Don't worry, I will pray for you," he said. He prayed loudly, long prayers. He anointed her hair with olive oil. He placed his hand on her head and spoke in tongues for almost an hour. Ada's body felt heavy. Her ears rang. She felt like something was pressing her down. When she begged him to go to the hospital, Daniel finally agreed. The doctor said it was nothing. It was just stress and dehydration. But Ada knew it was different. That was when she started noticing other strange things. Daniel never allowed her to enter their spare room. He locked it always. "That is a prayer room," he would say. Sometimes, late at night, Ada would hear sound from that room, like whispering, like something being dragged on the floor. When she asked, Daniel would say he was just praying inside. One afternoon, while Daniel was at work, Ada searched the house. She told herself she was overthinking, but her heart would not rest. She checked the kitchen, the wardrobe, the drawers. Nothing strange. Then she went to the spare room door. It was locked as usual. But that day, the key was hanging on a nail near the kitchen. Ada stared at it for a long time. "Maybe he forgot," she said. Her hand shook as she took the key. The door opened slowly. She did not look at it like a prayer room, because there was no chair and no Bible on the table. Instead, she saw small red clothes on the floor, a mirror placed flat on the ground, 3 candles, and in one corner, a small black calabash. Ada froze. That was not how church people prayed. She stepped inside. The air felt thick. She bent down and touched one of the red clothes. It smelled strange. Then she heard the front door open. Daniel was back. Her heart almost skipped. She quickly locked the room and ran back to the bedroom, pretending to sleep. That night, Daniel did not say anything, but his eyes were different, as if he knew. The next week was worse. Ada's sickness returned stronger. She would wake up tired even after sleeping. She lost weight. Her period even stopped. Daniel refused taking her to the hospital again. "Doctors don't understand spiritual things," he would complain. But one night, she woke up and did not see Daniel beside her. She stood up quietly. The spare room door was slightly open. Lights flickered inside. Ada moved closer. She heard Daniel's voice, but he was not praying like in church. He was whispering, calling her name. She pushed the door gently. Daniel was kneeling before the black calabash. Her picture was inside it, wrapped with red thread. Ada gasped. Daniel turned slowly. There was no shock on his face, only anger. "You're not supposed to see this," he said. Ada ran for her life. She did not even take slippers. She ran out of the house into the night. She banged on a neighbor's door until they opened. She was shaking too much to explain properly. The next day, she called her parents. They came immediately. Daniel acted calm. He said she was mentally stressed, that she misunderstood spiritual method. He even cried in front of them. Ada almost doubted herself, but when her father insisted on entering the spare room, Daniel refused. That was when her father knew something was wrong. Police were involved. When they searched the room properly, they found more red clothes. They found charms, animal bones, and pictures of other women. Some of them had complained of strange sickness before. Daniel was not just a church leader, he was part of a secret group. And in that secret group, they targeted women who trusted churchmen easily. They used fear and control. They mixed religion with hidden rituals. They presented themselves as holy, but they practiced dark things in secret. Ada later learned that Daniel believed tying a woman spiritually would make her submissive and successful. He believed her strength would become his. It sounded crazy, but it was real. Daniel was arrested. The church was shocked. The pastor cried during service too. Many women came forward with stories of how they were controlled, the strange sickness in their house, and fear and silence. Ada left Lagos and returned home. She felt ashamed at first. People talked about her. They gossiped that she married a church brother as if it guarantees anything. But slowly Ada healed. She went for therapy, she prayed again, but not out of fear, but out of personal understanding. She learned something painful. Evil does not always look evil. Sometimes it carries a Bible, sometimes it leads worship, sometimes it quotes scriptures better than you. But character is not noise. Character is consistency. Daniel showed signs: the control, the fast rush to marriage, the isolation from friends, the refusal for medical help, the secret room. She ignored them because she believed that church title meant safety, but it did not. Years later, Ada shared her story on social media, not to shame the church but to warn women about men. She typed, "Do not marry a man because he shouts hallelujah the loudest in the church. Marry a man whose life is clean in private." The post went viral. Many people believed it, while many do not. That night Ada found a black calabash under her husband's bed was not the scariest moment of her life. The scariest moment was realizing she ignored her fear because she wanted a perfect church wedding. And fear, when ignored, grows teeth. The moral lesson of this story is that do not choose a partner based on only church position or religious talk. Look at real character and behavior. If someone isolates you from friends and family, it is not love, it is control. Marriage should not silence your fear. If something feels wrong, speak up. Spirituality is not a room for fear. True faith does not hide in darkness. Take your time before marriage. A rushed relationship can hide dangerous truths. Being from the church does not mean you're safe. Watch carefully. Ask questions. Do not ignore red flags because the wedding dress looks beautiful. Not every man who says God told me is sent by God. Now guys, this is the end of the story. Please, if you have experienced something or someone related to you have experienced something or you have heard something similar to this, please share your own experience on the comment section below. Please, thank you so much for engaging on my posts. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button on any time so you'll be notified on any time I post new videos. Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye. See you next time. Mwah.